Hello everyone. I wanted to do a video about gravity and its effects on the brainstem of a human being. As you know, we are in space and time as a planet, and we are falling in space and time on that planet. The gravity at the equator is a lot less. Why? Because it's further away from the core of the Earth. The North and the South poles, however, are closer to the equator, so therefore the gravity is much higher there. Does this play a big role in the gravitational effects of Earth on you? Well, not really, unless it's directed towards you. See, that they use things like ionospheric heaters and satellites to get the desired results that they want to out of targeting. Alright? Targeting of people in masses or individuals. They get the desired result. Ionospheric heaters can evaporate water. And this plays a big role in our targeting. Okay? When space changes, energy changes. Okay? Light takes the shape of that energy, that gravity, that gas. Because light is not the same type of force as what gases are. This plays a key role in our targeting as well. With enough mass, well, enough energy of light, you can create mass with light. Now, that's something that's way out into limbo, that it takes a team of people to work on things in order to get the desired results that they want to have. Okay? You're not going to just be able to have one person just be able to do everything, right? Well, I mean, there is some people out here that are that smart, I'm sure. I'm dealing with electronic harassment. My bank account just got, well, my debit card just got destroyed. Literally. I had to cancel my debit card. There was over $1,000 that I didn't charge on it. That was charged to a place that happened to be in Arkansas. I said it was Arizona earlier, but it was actually Arkansas. Bentonville, Arkansas. It was at Sam's Club in Bentonville, Arkansas is where they did this at. And Sam's Club, you have to be a member of that of a store in order to be able to purchase things. And I'm sure there'll be records that come up on that. And I'm sure my credit card will be right there in Bentonville. Now, it really doesn't matter to me which way they take this right here. I'm probably going to get my money back. If I don't get my money back, then that's just fine. I mean, it's not going to kill me. Yeah, sure, I'll be upset, but it's not going to kill me. And for the most part, if they send somebody to try to hurt me, they're probably going to end up getting hurt. Because for the most part, I'm not scared of you idiots. Just so you know that. Because the only thing that I see online and things of that nature are a bunch of fucking people that run off at the mouth. That's all they do. They basically get online and run off at the mouth. But they don't show their face. They're complete fucking utter shills. They're not real people. They're scared. That's what chickens do. Chickens get on the internet. They don't show their face. They don't do anything. They're just chickens. For the most part. I'm not a chicken. I'm far from being a chicken. I'm not going to run from you. I don't have any reason to run from you. I'm not guilty of anything. There's no warrants out for me. There's no warrants for my arrest. What is it that you think that you're going to accomplish by targeting me? Besides making other people understand their targeting. See, light does the same exact thing as what gravity does. See, as we fall through space and time, there's a gravitational wave on the Earth. And just like light, gravity holds a Poseidon spot, or a ergo spot. That gravity is on the other side of the Earth, in one spot, and it shows a complete reconfiguration of the other side of the Earth. From that spot. But it's a small spot. It's not a big spot. It's like a mirror. Why? Because there's a lens there. There's a lens of gravity. And that lens casts its shadow on the other side of the Earth. Or its light. Just part of it. Just one little tiny part. One little tiny speck of light. And if you amplify that light, you're able to see on that side of the Earth. This is how satellite works. If you amplify that gravity, you can change the gravity. How do you amplify the gravity? Well, atmospheric heaters, of course. This vaporizes water vapor. It changes the energy. I mean, think about it like this. You have this big, gigantic, ram pump. Okay? A ram pump is a way to get energy from water. You're able to pump energy up a hill. You're able to pump this water up a hill without no motor. The motor is mechanical. It uses the water's pressure as well as atmospheric pressure to be able to push that water up a hill. Okay? It's really no different than that. See, they change the energy due to evaporation. This creates more gravity in one spot. It can be funneled in and can be used as one spot. Now that same exact spot is going to be on the other side of the Earth. Because that energy, after it leaves, it's going to tunnel itself all the way. Well, not really tunnel. I'm not going to say tunnel. It's going to look like it tunneled. Why? Because it's the ELF. It's extremely low frequency. It goes all the way around the Earth to one spot on the Earth. And see, light takes the shape of gravity, so the light itself is going to be pushed with the gravity to one spot. And that spot is you. It's kind of a way to look at it differently. I mean, for everybody that's actually, a science buff out here that does not really believe in what's happening to us. This type of research has been going on for years. And they're just now coming out and acting like they know, we can do this now. We can take 3 monkeys and we can create a 3-dimensional plane with them, and we can treat these monkeys with stuff, and they'll just continuously build us a map due to neurolinguistics. And then you have to think about the cognitive mindset of these people that do this. Sure, they get into it not knowing what they're doing, and they think it's very, very good. They think it's a good thing of what they're doing, but they don't understand, for the most part, that they're doing this to human beings and human subjects, not consensual human subjects. My bad. And they take those human subjects and they throw them into a gutter where they can't get out of that gutter. Kind of like your water, and you have to learn to bend to the shape that you're in. If you're targeted out here, it's tough. I know. I go through it every day. Having my money stolen, and from what I understand, nothing happens to the people that do it. I have things tore up of mine. I've had home invasions. I've had everything that every other TI goes through. Been targeted for many years. And I'm not scared of you people. And you can pretend like this isn't happening. But the only thing that you have to understand is that more than likely I'm probably a lot smarter than you if you're a fucking psychologist or psychiatrist. This is what you have to really fucking let sit in your fucking brain. That I'm probably a lot smarter than you. I understand how a brain works too. I understand the effects of a chemical on a brain. Understand that a chemical can block neural pathways and dull the senses, so that amplified neural response does not go all the way, does not amplify the pain and torture of what they're doing to us. This is the reason why there's so many targeted individuals that become addicted to illegal substances or alcohol or things of that nature. Because of the fact that you have so many amplified responses coming from your brain to from your central nervous system to your muscles, that they're able to amplify these responses, and you're going to be in a lot of pain. Not just due to the pain that you're in, but due to the pain that someone else's pain is. Or a computer system that has been set up, or a cloned computer system that has been set up to make you feel the responses of someone else's EEG. Okay? All this is basically EEG heterodyning or cloning. They take someone else's brainwaves and they clone those brainwaves and they put them on you. That's all it is. It's not hard. They have to correlate those signals to your brain, though. And that's the hardest part. See, they can use an EEG heterodyne of your own brain and send those signals right back to you. But that's not what they do, because you actually know yourself as a TI, right? You actually know who you are. You know who you are. You knew how you grew up. You knew that you weren't a bad person. And then you start getting these really bad fucking shit that goes on in your head. And then that's one of the things that happens with being the psychological and psychiatric part of this, is that you think that you're a bad person. And then you're going to seek mental health for that. That's what they want. But you already know that you're not a bad person. You have to understand that, oh, this is bullshit. So the only thing you have to do is just look at it and say, hey, this is bullshit. This isn't me. But then you have to actually find out who you really are. If you didn't know who you were before, then you know who you're not going to know who you are now. Or you can just be someone else. That's the best way to go about doing this. Anyway, thanks. You guys have a great day. Bye.